Hello, Virgos out there. Welcome to the channel, and I'm glad that you're here. Hopefully you'll get something, some messages, some answers, some guidance, or something from the video. This is for all Virgos. Anybody dealing with anything having to do with a Virgo, any kind of Virgo in the chart. This one is for you as we move into the sign of Virgo this week. This will be a weekly message, and from the time whenever you see it for about a week, starting today, whatever day it is for you. Underneath we have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. All right, so Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, reverse, the nines, one time. Okay, let's see. Got the Wheel of Fortune. That's good. The Two and the Three of Wands. The Two is in the reverse position. Okay, so I see that you are maybe holding on to too much. You have been putting too much pressure on yourself, taking on too many projects, too many tasks, just too much in general, and it's been going on this way for a while. And you just don't want to stop, and we really need to take time to rest, restore, rejuvenate, rebalance, so that we can be the most productive that we can be. If we're just always go, grinding it down to nothing all the time, it's just going to burn out. It's going to be burnout city. So, but for some reason you think that, you think you can handle it all. You think it's appropriate amount of work, of load, of whatever it is, that it's not too much. But Spirit's here to say that it is too much, and you're going to burn out. And yes, it's good to be a go-getter and to just want to work all the time, but it's time. It's like whatever you're working it, you're overworking it. It's like it's done to death. It's kind of that OCD perfectionist tendency, and you just get stuck in a loop with it, and you just keep working it. And the thing is, it's never going to be done if you stay that close to it all the time, because it's good to look at things from a different perspective. So it's like you got to zoom out so you're able to actually see the whole picture and realize that that's a necessary step too. And then you'll notice, okay, well, you just got too much going on there. There needs to be some editing, or you just need to take a break from it. You need to get away from it in order to complete it. That's the only way it's really going to get complete, because you've got to look at it from all angles, far, near. You're too engrossed into something, and you don't realize it. So this is a message saying, just put it down, put it away. It's probably even been done. You just stuck. Somebody just needs to shake you a little bit so you can snap out of it, because it's time to move on to something new. This thing is played out. It's whatever it is. And we've got the Nine of Wands right underneath it here. So this is fire energy, both of these. And you may be holding on to whatever it is that you've been working on. It might be a passion project. It could be just something that you really have put a lot of work into and care about a lot. And it might just be that you don't want it to get messed up. So you're reluctant to maybe get away from it or let it fall into the wrong hands. And that's going to work against you, because you're going to have to, ease up on the reins and let other people in and let other people see. And that's all a good thing. It's like only good can come of it. The more brains we have, the better it is. I mean, right? Two brains are better than one, and and on up. So don't be so protective over it. Let it breathe. Let others see it. You might be afraid that you're going to fail, or that it's just not good enough, or you know how it is. Always something is wrong. It's never good enough. But just try to let go of that energy and and just see, put it out there. See what happens. But we definitely are looking at something. Some cycle or some chapter is coming to a close, or has come to a close, with the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the 9 and 10 of Wands. And so this could be something, whatever it is that you've been dealing with, working on, putting a lot of your passion, a lot of your time, a lot of your energy, all in to something. And it's been stressful. It's been hard. It's been a long road, and there have been a lot of nights where you just couldn't sleep because all you wanted to do was work on it and get it right, or whatever this may be in your life. And it's a labor of love. It's kind of just like, it was painful, it was hard, and you struggled, and it's time to call it done. It's time to call it finished. It's time to let the world see it, whatever it is, or it's time just to let it go. If it's not a project, if it's just whatever it is, because it's a cycle that is ending. It's time to move on. It's time to progress and let go, and see the fruits of your labor, or see that sometimes things are worth sacrifice, and it makes us move on and to a higher level of being, of just maturity. It's involvement, because with the Wheel of Fortune down here, it just tells me that the wheels are turning. So you got to go with the flow and come to a point to where you decide that this is over, this is done, it's good enough, it's as good as it gets. There's nothing more that can be done, and be okay with that. And stop stressing over it and stop agonizing over it, because there's better, bigger, brighter things for you to achieve, and this isn't like the only thing in the world. We have the Two of Wands in reverse here, so there's something that you are having a hard time, or there's something that you have made a decision on, and you're expecting one thing. You are looking in one direction for signs about the decision that you made, and it's going to actually it's going to turn out being something else altogether than what you think it is. So you decided on something, and you have an idea in your head about how that looks, and that's kind of like, you're waiting to see signs of evidence of your decision, or just the results of your whatever it was that you decided, but you don't realize that you're looking in the wrong direction. It's not even going to look like the thing that you think it will, and I don't really understand what that means, but that's what I'm getting. And it's just kind of like you just have like a preconceived notion about something, and the way that it is, and the way that you think something is, or you understand something to be, is actually not right, and you'll see that it's going to be looking completely different. And that's not necessarily a good or a bad thing. It's just not at all what you're going to be expecting. But don't worry about it. Don't worry that when it comes, or don't worry that you're not going to see the results. You just might think you're not, because you're not looking at something that is probably the thing that you have been waiting for. So you might start to worry and get anxious that you made the wrong decision, or that you didn't do the right thing when you made the decision, because you're not seeing any signs of results. But don't try not to worry, because just try to look around you and think outside the box, perhaps. I see the Two of Cups here. A very serious, a very deep understanding and commitment with a partner, a partnership, a relationship in love, a union, a coming together, a seeing eye to eye, and agreeing to step into the next phase of your life together, committed to whatever this partnership is about. But I feel like there might be a little bit of conflict here. The relationship could be challenged by this decision that you made, and what you perceive it to mean, that it is not going to end up showing up looking like that, and it could cause a disruption in this union. You might have agreed on something or made a decision that you got the other person to get on board with, but what you described is not going to end up being what you see, and so it might cause the partner to question your motive, or to think that you were being deceptive in some way, but that's not actually the case. You just didn't realize, you were mistaken about what it was you were deciding upon as far as what that meant. We're going to get some clarifiers, though, and get some more answers, but we do have the Ace of Cups again underneath the deck, so that is coming in, and that's going to be a beautiful blessing, a beautiful offer having to do with something passionate, creative, love. So you could be starting something brand new, like a baby, or something like this. But we'll see. Oh, look, we've got the sun right there underneath it, huh? Yeah, a baby could be coming in. Just very joyous, very warm energy, and it's illuminating. It's birth, it's rebirth, it's birthing whatever in any form or fashion, creative new ideas, and just something that brings about pure love and light, warmth, joy, happiness. Let's see here. Let's get some clarifiers. Whoa. Okay. Also, we didn't talk about the Five of Swords up there. That Five of Swords is up there in a strong position for you. Let's see what that's all about. Has to do with this Wheel of Fortune, it looks like. And this Nine of Swords in reverse. What is this Nine of Swords in the reverse position? King of Swords. Somebody's struggling with understanding what the truth is about something, or worried that somebody is thinking that they lied, that they betrayed them, that they were deceptive about being honest, and this could have to do with this unintentional decision or unintentional misinterpretation of a decision and what it was going to be, or you thought it was going to be. Let's see. Five of Swords. Three of Swords. Okay, so somebody has caused pain in a relationship, and they lied. They were less than diplomatic. They were malevolent in some way, and really hurt somebody else when they did this. And could have to do with this King of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or you could have air in the chart. This could be about manipulation, keeping somebody stuck in their head, mind games. It really causes a disruption of love in some way. And the King of Swords, this could be you, this could be your person. Let's get one. Let's get one on the Two of Cups. Queen of Cups. So you could be dealing with a water sign. You could have water in the chart. I see Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. What was this decision? Three of Pentacles. There was a promise of building something with somebody, building something very positive, strong, foundational, and committed to doing it together and deciding to move forward together and build things out from there in a loving, trusting, honest way, and being committed to that. This could be like, also could be a marriage. Let's get the Three of Wands. We have three threes, almost all threes. Oh wow, okay, the Ten of Swords again, clarifying the Three of Wands. Somebody made the decision to do something, end something, a marriage perhaps, or just didn't want to hurt somebody. Maybe didn't tell somebody that they were married and kept that from them, but not to hurt them, just to protect them. And then maybe somebody found out, and so they were devastated and very hurt by it. And now they just don't know what to do. They don't know what to believe. Let's clarify this Ten of Swords down here. Virgo energy, Eight of Pentacles. Wanting to work through it, but not sure if they should. It's over. Is it over? Is it not over? It's like the Ten of Wands upside down, the Ten of Swords upright twice. And so something has caused a disruption and in the process of something moving forward. And there's a question about, should I let it go, and should we stay together, or should we keep continuing in this endeavor even though this has happened? What do I believe? There's just a lot of questions about it now. Can we rebuild? Can we sustain this, get through this, survive it? Bunch of cards. All right, so we have the Seven of Pentacles on the Ten of Wands, King of Pentacles on the Nine of Wands, the Six of Swords with the Wheel, and another card, the Knight of Cups. So this guy is looking over here at this guy, who's looking over here at this heart. So somebody could have I feel like somebody might have intentionally hurt somebody, intentionally done them wrong, maybe. And I feel like it was like a mind game thing. I feel like it was a manipulation thing. And I feel like somebody else saw this coming and tried to say something, but somebody else wouldn't listen, or it's like I tried to warn you about that. I could see this thing happening from a mile away. I told you to just end that and, get out of that. Don't deal with it anymore. But they weren't able to do much else. It's like they did all they could, but I mean that's all they could do because everybody's got their own decisions to make. We have a King of Pentacles here, so we have 2 kings and a queen and a knight of cups. Let's see. And this person could be, this person that tried to warn somebody could be this King of Pentacles. Could be a Taurus. This could be you, but I feel like this is maybe somebody that you know. A friend of yours, perhaps, because it's Taurus energy. And I see that maybe you are just wanting to, or you feel like maybe you can get through this, that you can work this out, and move forward together still, and just kind of like move on, move ahead from whatever this was. Could have been some infidelity. It could be I feel like you're dealing with a water sign, or you have water strongly in the chart. There's a lot of air energy here. Let's get some more clarifiers. It's 10 of Swords, 9 of Cups. Somebody sees their wish fulfillment not with this painful thing, but with you maybe, or they really hope to get through this painful thing, and they really want to work on it too, I feel. And it didn't bring them any satisfaction. They want to get to a place where you guys can be on the same page again and working together again. And I think Tower. Now this Tower, might be coming, and it might be a shocker because you're just maybe starting to rebuild. Maybe y'all went through something if you're in a relationship and it was really painful, but you got through it and you decided to work on it and really made an effort. It was a very difficult thing to do, but you got through it and started to rebuild once again, and you may have made the wrong decision. Something might come out that it was not the best decision, perhaps, because we have the Tower coming, and it's coming to clear it away once again. So something's not been, you still haven't been doing something right, or this just really, it's the Tower just saying, no, this is not the right relationship for you, or you need to start it all over again because something is not stable, sturdy. You're rebuilding on unsteady ground, and the Tower's not going to let you build it up too far before it has to come down eventually anyway. What's the message? We have the Sun and the Ace of Cups here at the bottom. I just Six of Cups. So maybe it's not this relationship that is going to bring you the abundance and joy and love and prosperity, warmth, family. Maybe it's not this one and you thought it was, but things have gone south once and you thought, okay, we can, stick with it and keep trying and get through this and we can sustain this, and it's just looking like maybe no, that somebody else is out there for you. Six of Cups. Somebody from your past. Somebody from a time when things were really, really, really happy and, you felt like kids when you were together and you knew each other in a past life. It felt like that when you met them. And they're going to be coming in as a result of this tower, maybe. So that could be the message here. Water sign, Scorpio. Let's get a guide message. What do the guides have to say? What's the message from above for Virgo? New beginnings, Divine Father. Despair, number 29, Nature Spirit. And that adds down to 11. And new beginnings is number 11. So let's read about those and see what they have to say. Right. Okay, first up, new beginnings, number 11. Divine Father. Courage, desire, initiation, creativity. The spark of life from your Divine Father is igniting your imagination, stirring your creative genius, and instilling in you a strong desire to bring about change. Now is the perfect time for you to act upon your impulses and initiate new beginnings, especially in those areas of your life that leave you presently dissatisfied. Trust your desire for change and ask the Divine Father to give you the courage to initiate it. Commit to your unique ideas. Start writing that book you've been thinking about. Open that business you've been secretly desiring for so long. Or break the ice in a new relationship with someone you've held back from. The Divine Father encourages you to act in confidence. All the elements for your success are in place. Don't hesitate, don't think, and don't play it safe. Take a leap of faith and commit fully to what you really want. Your Divine Father's message. Go for it. You can't fail. All right. Then we've got Despair, Nature Spirits, number 29. Despondency, desperation, torment, apprehension. Whether you call it a bad mood, a bad day, or even a bad life, a feeling of complete desolation and despair has you in its grip. All seems bleak. This isn't to suggest that your feelings of hopelessness are without cause. Genuinely difficult situations may be causing true anxiety, but it's more likely that your fears are exaggerating things way out of proportion. Fortunately, your nature spirits are on hand, luring you out of your inner despair and rerouting your attention back to nature. They urge you to stop dwelling on problems for the time being and go outside. Breathe the air, smell the grass, take a walk, notice the wind. Come back to earth, back to the moment, back to the beauty and bounty your Divine Mother offers. If you're feeling trapped in an emotional maze of fear and drama, your only way back to balance and clarity is to get grounded in the moment and return to the natural world. Let your nature spirits lead you to Mother Earth, as she will calm and comfort your soul. The message for you is get back to nature. All right, Virgo, so that's a pretty strong message there. And that's what I have for you for this week. So I hope you got something out of it, and have a good week, and I'll see you next time. Please do like, share, and subscribe if you did get something out of it. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and thank you again. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.